Hello friends, my name is Chastity. I'm the maker behind KB Yarn Craft. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a market recap because of a lot of procrastination on my part. I didn't do a market prep video. And we're also going to talk about my learning curve with YouTube a little bit. So first of all, the market that I had this weekend was a very small market. It's just a very small community event that they do once a month on Saturdays. Like I said, it's just our small community. It's only a 3-hour event, and it's really more to just bring the community together. I love doing these events. I think they're so fun. I don't make a ton of money. I don't think anybody does, but they're so fun, and it's so satisfying to just honestly just hang out in town, get to talk to everybody. I mean, I still count it as a win. The booth fee is next to nothing. And everybody has a good time. Also, I think I mentioned in my first video that nothing I do is organized. So I had my list of things that I sold written down in a clipboard. I've lost the entire clipboard. So we're just going to talk about it a little bit. At the end of the day, I brought home an extra $167, I think was the calculation. I did sell, I know I sold a dino, one of the mini dinos, a chill pill keychain, which is something that I had worked on before during the market prep that I had thought about trying to film. I was working on keychains and rear view mirror hangers. I made a couple of Lily of the Valley rear view mirror hangers and a couple of Cherries rear view mirror hangers. And then the chill pills, I made some more kitty cat keychains. I also sold one of my crossbody bags, crossbody market bag and a bandana, which is not typical of these kinds of events. Most of the time with these events, it's kids coming up buying plushies and toys and things. So I was glad to see one of my bags go and one of my wearables go as well. Trying to think what else. Pickle, definitely at least one pickle sold. A turtle. Okay, that's anyway, it came out to about $167, which, I mean, for 3 hours, it's not terrible. And like I said, it's just a very fun event anyway. This is probably going to be a short video. I'm also going to talk about my learning curve with YouTube. And it's been really rough. So I've switched myself around in my living room. I don't love that glare. But anywhere I go in here is either going to have no light or a glare. So I thought I might get some better lighting over here. And just judging by looking into the camera where I'm at, it looks like better lighting. So hopefully. Last week, I know we started out with an expectation of a video on Tuesdays. Last week, I tried. Last week. I'm sorry. Last week I tried to upload the video on Tuesday. It took a couple of days and still didn't upload. Also, I had promised that I would have links to all of the patterns that we discussed in the description, and that didn't happen. It was a whole thing. I typed it out twice. And I had to cancel the upload and restart it 2 or 3 times. And so the end result was what you saw with no description. I'm surprised I even got a title in there. But it's a learning process. So I'm getting there. This guy, this is my current whip. This is a commissioned project. Excuse me. It's a long-eared bunny, and it is a paid pattern from craftingpattern.com. I will try to have that linked as well in the description, as well as all of the pattern links from last week, except for the big squid. I cannot for the life of me find that pattern again. Not the same pattern anyway, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, I'm having issues. I'm 46 years old, so learning the techie stuff is tough on me. It's rough. So the editing takes forever because I am not sure I'm even doing it right. And then actually uploading the video along with creating a thumbnail, and I still can't figure out all the fancy graphics yet. So if I ever do that, that'll be interesting. But as we go along, if you have any words of advice on any of it, editing, uploading, please help a sister out. Because I really struggled the last time. This time, it is Tuesday when I'm filming. So who knows? We'll see. If I can get it uploaded or started to uploading tonight, maybe. I am going to make a shorter video for that purpose, to see if the upload will go faster, and try to get all the description typed out with all the pattern links that I promised last time, because I don't want to leave any of those creators out. They're wonderful patterns. I love them all. So I want to get them linked in there, not only give the credit, but you know, somewhere you can go if you see something that you would like to make. So we're going to work on this bunny as we go along. And maybe talk about, I don't know, I didn't really have plans other than a market recap and talking about my distress with trying to learn YouTube. So we'll see. I'll show a picture of the finished bunny when I get it done. I'll might be able to get it done today. It's a little iffy. I do have some other things that need to be done, but it's early. It's 10 to 11, and it's a yarnator, but it doesn't take long usually. These were no sew too. I keep forgetting that, so I make tails to sew. But you don't have to. I'll just forget. So I will say, my friend that commissioned this bunny picked out this yarn. It's Bernat Baby Blanket in the color Baby Teal. And I love this. It's so soft. And for so many reasons, I love the Bernat blanket, the Bernat Baby Blanket. But I realized why I moved to chenille and like Premier Parfait Chunky and yarns like that. They're so much easier to work with. They're so much easier on my hands. I've had to take, just in making this much in the arms, I have the arms, I've had to take so many stretch breaks. So many stretch breaks. And if you can see that little bagged thing right there is a hand massager, which helps some, not as much with the wrist. It doesn't go that far, but it blows up, it heats up, and it massages your hands. So I highly recommend. I think I got it from Amazon, a hand massager. If you're a crocheter, knitter, I highly recommend it. It's my Negan mug. On my birthday, we went on a trip to Covington, Georgia, and got to see where the Vampire Diaries was filmed. And we also went to oh my gosh, I went blank. The little town in Georgia that's like an hour and a half away, where Alexandria was in The Walking Dead. I'll think about it. I'll think of it when we stop filming. But as for The Walking Dead, there's not a whole lot there anymore. There was this one little shop. It's a beautiful little town. Beautiful. There's one little shop where I got this in a Woodbury bag and a magnet for the refrigerator. I got to have my birthday dinner that night in the Mystic Grill. So I was very excited about that. It was a really good time. I think I was probably the only one in the family that truly enjoyed it, but that's okay. It was my birthday. It wasn't theirs. They were real troopers though. They went along. We even found a Civil War battlefield for my husband to check out, because he loves all things historical. We checked out Fort Oglethorpe, which is a beautiful state park, maybe? I don't know. But it's an old fort. You get to see lots of old battlefields and monuments and things. And it was really pretty and very interesting. Sonoya, Georgia. I had to look it up. It was driving me crazy. Sonoya, Georgia. Where Alexandria was is all residential now. And they said the fella working in the shop said that there was still a wall that you could see that had the characters' names that had passed away. But we never could find it. I'm not the greatest at following directions, but my husband was driving and we still couldn't find it. So, but anyway, we got to go to the little that one little shop. And who knows, maybe when I'm editing, I can figure out how to throw in some photos here or there. Maybe. We'll see. little break, rode with the hubby to the pharmacy and to get some lunch. And, oh, before we get back to this, let me show you we made a stop by the yarn store. So I got 3 skeins of the Lily Sugar and Cream Tea Rose and Lily Sugar and Cream Country Red. These two, I have a bag to finish in the Country Red, but these two go so well together with striping. Or I have these. I have this hat. This was the same colors. And then, oh no, that's the only one. I think I sold the other one. That would look really good in a granny stitch too. But anyway, I got 4 of these, 1 to finish the bag, and then 3 and 3 of this to do whatever with. But to put them together, they're beautiful together. I love them. So I'm really excited about that. Not sure what I'm going to make yet, but it's a color combo that I love. So I just got some more. And back to the bunny. We're halfway through his body now, so I do sometimes crochet in the car, but I didn't today. I wanted to give my hands a rest from this. And I just didn't have another project in mind at the time, so. And we did actually drive the pharmacies about 45 minutes away, the one that we use. So it was a little bit of a drive, but I wanted to give my hands a rest. So. but I didn't film an outro, and I wanted to show you the finished bunny. And I will have the link for this pattern also. This is a paid pattern, but this is my bunny that I finished for a commissioned order. And he's just a cutie patootie. I love these bunnies. Crochet Jenna always does a hug check, and I don't always, but these guys just make me want to. So anyway, we're gonna end the video here, and hopefully we'll get it uploaded soon, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.